How can you think of nothing? Well, you may be thinking it's impossible to not think of anything, but it's actually possible, and it's not too hard. But it's very rare, and only about 5 people have been confirmed to be doing this. I've actually done this before, and it's actually very simple. So I'll explain how you do it. Okay, so then the concept of nothing doesn't really exist, but the concept of thinking of nothing does exist. Now, it's not like looking at a picture of nothing, because that doesn't really exist. But now first, you just can't look at anything with words on it, okay? Because the brain works very weird. If it looks at a single word that you speak in your language, it will automatically register what it says. It's impossible to look at a word and not think of what it says. Now, so that's why. So first off, you can't look at any words, but you have to look at something, which you may think is a big problem. But the brain also works very weird, because if you look at an object, it doesn't you don't have to think of the name. I'm currently looking at a wall right now, and I did not immediately think of the word wall. Okay, it's very weird. So you obviously have to look at something, but you can still think of nothing. Okay, now if you have ADHD like me, it's probably gonna be a little harder, but it's still possible. You just have to look at a blank wall or whatever, just without words on it, and you just have to suddenly just stop talking and just don't think of anything. Now, I will actually try to do this again, so I will be silent for a second. Okay, there's actually talking in the background, so we'll have to wait for that to stop. But you still have a few more steps. You also just can't have any sort of you can't listen to a song in the past 10 minutes, because the brain looks pretty weird. If you listen to a song recently, that will more than likely be stuck in your brain, which has pretty common. So you cannot really listen to music at all, even in the past, even 10 minutes ago. So you will have to wait. It's a very weird thing, okay? But it's kind of simple. It's just kind of hard at the same time. Now, you see, the brain kind of looks like a vending machine, okay? It gives out whatever it sees, whatever you think of, basically. So now it's very possible, but you can't even hear any. You can't hear any sound, okay? Because sounds, again, it's kind of like words. Your brain automatically registers it, unless you're deaf, but then you wouldn't really be watching this video. But it's now thinking of nothing. It's a very weird thing, but it's very possible at the same time. That silence you heard right there was me thinking of nothing. Now, and this is how you can think of nothing. Explained in just 3 minutes. Bye-bye.